Number 8, guard your marriage from physical and spiritual intruders. There are some people that they will not physically come into your marriage and intrude. They will not interfere. They pretend they like you. Oh, they can pray for you. They can call you over the phone and speak and pray and bless you. They can give you gifts and all of that. But spiritually, they know what they're doing. Don't be carried away with when people are smiling. And I'm not saying be suspicious of everybody. You will know if you are a prayerful person, and especially if you fast a lot, your spirit will be sensitive to some of these things. I shared this in one of the Monday prayer meetings with Swallians, that there was a time I was speaking to a friend's husband. I had visited them. The lady was doing something else. I was with the husband and we were talking. And I shared something about the vision of Swal. It's one of the key things that I want to do with the vision. And I heard Shenyochre. I don't know how to say Shenyochre in English. It's like, look at her impudence, that kind of thing. I heard it. So I turned immediately to look at him. And I could see the shock on his face. It's as if he noticed that I heard what he said. So I was confused. I was like, did he actually say that? And then the Holy Spirit said, no, he said it in his heart. I was like, wow. This thing has happened to me twice. The first time it happened, I was so shocked. I was like, whoa. You know, so sometimes things like that, somebody can say something, you feel it. You know that they are saying one thing, but you are hearing it differently. Your spirit is picking something different from them. So you got to watch and pray. They may not intrude physically because they don't want you to know that, yeah, I'm the one doing this, but spiritually, they may be interfering in one way or the other. And when God shows you things, it doesn't matter which side of the family is coming from. Take every dream, every impression that you have seriously and pray into it. There are some people who, they like your husband or they like you. When you were single, you knew that this guy likes me. He likes me so much. And now you got married and he's still around doing and you are laughing. No, you've got to be careful. Okay. There are some people that maybe your husband or your wife was in a relationship with and the relationship broke. They haven't totally given up on that relationship. And now you have come into the picture. They have an eye still on your spouse. Okay, so you've got to be careful. Don't tolerate them. Don't entertain them. Don't let them feel like I'm okay with you when you are not. No. Don't do that. There was a dream about a lady. This lady, I've always known that this person likes my husband. And I'll tell him the way this girl is following you everywhere. Anything you organize, she will be there. The way she's smiling and doing this, are you sure she's not interested? It's like, no, we are just working together. I said, okay, no problem. And then I had a dream. We were not even in a relationship then. But obviously, I already knew that this is the man I want, you know, so I've already been praying about him. And I had a dream. I saw this girl wearing an African dress, very nice one. She's got a zip in the front. And she was looking nice. And naturally, when I see you, you're doing well, I will celebrate with you. I'll compliment you because God has different journeys for all of us. You know, I know where I'm going and I'm happy with where God is taking me. So I don't have a business envy. So in the dream, same attitude, I was complimenting her. I said, your dress is nice. Your dress is beautiful. I did it 3 times. It's like, oh, you are looking nice. And all of a sudden, I saw that she was removing her dress. She was removing it. And I said, why? Why are you removing the dress? And she said, it's for you. I was like, huh? So yeah, the dress is for you. I collected your material from this person and I use it to sew the dress. I want to see if it will look nice on me. I was like, my material, you want to see if it will look nice on you. And interestingly, I've never sewed anything that has a zip in front. My zip is always at the back. When your zip is in front and you want to take off the cloth, it's easier to access it than when it's at the back. So literally, she's observed me taking some qualities that I have, started behaving that way, and she's making herself more accessible than I would do. And I was like, okay, cool. You've taken it off in the dream, but physically, I will enforce this. I prayed like never before. Okay, so some of you may be receiving dreams, and this person, the number of dreams I've had about the person, even when I'm married. So you've got to be careful. Some of these people, they are there. They've still got an eye. Some of them will use diabolical means to try and interfere and so forth and so forth. Somebody's trying to get too close to your husband or too close to your wife. You don't like it. But when you see the person is coming around and you are smiling, you are playing with the person. Then when you go home, you are not complaining. And why are you so nice to this girl? Why are you? Let the person know you don't like it. And especially if you're a woman, we have that thing. There's that thing about us. We know how to express ourselves without speaking. It's just one look you give to that woman, she knows, nah, don't come near. Don't come near. Don't come near. There's this lady that my husband became friends with. I think they did some classes together, so they were friends. And that was even before I joined the church. And this lady, she was going through a few stuff. My husband has a listening ear. He can be that nice, listen to you, give you advice, and pray with you. So it's like she had some kind of comfort there, which I'm aware of them. So one day, when I started church, we were in the church, she introduced me to the lady. I said, okay. I was cool with their talk because I know what the conversation is about. So I was cool with it. Until one day, we were in church and it was during praise and worship time. My husband was praying, lifted his hands, worshiping. And I don't know, for some reason, I opened my eyes. And the lady was like a few rows in front of us. And I saw the lady was looking towards our direction and pointing to me to alert my husband because he wants to say something during praise and worship. I think she had had a breakthrough and she couldn't wait. She was in a hurry. She wanted to maybe say to my husband that after the church, he should wait. I looked back and I couldn't see everybody is worshiping. So I looked at her again and she was still pointing. I said, who? And then she said, my husband. And I look at my husband was deeply in worship. I look at the lady, I said, he is praying. And then I thought, why? What is it that you can't wait, that you have to wake him out of prayer, out of worship to just give an information? From that day, I said, this girl, you have overstepped your boundaries. And I think she noticed that because of the way I did it, I said, he's praying. And of course, I added some facial expressions. So she knew there wasn't, and I didn't say anything to my husband after that. So the church finished. She told my husband the good news. So my husband told me, oh, she's had a breakthrough, blah, blah. And I told my husband what she did. And that I'm not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not going to tolerate that. What made me feel insulted was that if I had stopped my husband from worshiping and just tell my husband somebody wants to say something to you, my husband would have thought, is that why you woke me out of worship? And I'll look stupid in front of my husband. So anybody that wants to make me look stupid, you are not my friend. I will not tolerate you. A few days later, she texts my husband, I don't think your wife likes me. Not that I don't like her, but the way she did some things, I was like, nah, you can't do that. And some of us, we are laughing around people who are doing things that makes you feel stupid before your spouse, and you are tolerating it. You are making them feel it's okay. Meanwhile, it is not okay. So please don't tolerate anyone that is trying to get an attention by fire, by force. This is like, I need that attention. I need to say what I want to say now. No, you can't have it. He's not your husband. He's not your best friend. You can't have it. Still on number 8, stop telling your family and friends bad things about your spouse. They will just hate him for nothing. Anything that happens, you call your mother. My husband did this, my husband did that, my husband bought me this, or my husband slapped me, my husband. No, there's no need. They don't need to know. Don't call your family, don't call your siblings, don't call your friends. It's not part of their business. You are married because you told yourself, I'm ready, I'm mature. So why are you not running to people? Handle it. Okay, please stop. Unless they are killing you when you think that if I don't reach out to somebody, I will die. Then you have to seek for help. But apart from that, please don't do that. There was a lady that recently got married. She got married almost 40. One of the advice I gave her is to ensure that she keeps things within the marriage. And then she said to me, you know what? It's one of the reasons why I got married late. And I said, okay, explain. And she said, any relationship I enter, I'll be telling my family, I'll call them if the guy does something wrong, I'll call them and complain. And then all of a sudden they start hating the guy. They start hating him so much to the extent that he leaves. She's been having repeated breakups because of that. And I even believe that maybe the anointing on Swal broke through for her, because the way we met, it was a divine connection. And she told me, I've learned my lessons in a hard way. So because of that, trust me, I'm not going to repeat it again. I said, good for you. So if you are single, maybe one of the reasons why you are still single is because you are telling people too much about your boyfriend. So be careful about that.